Isn't the world that we're living in right now completely wild? Like, if you look at the business world right now, there is a mad scramble going on, and maybe rightly so. Everyone is trying to upskill for the next AI era. Leaders are rushing to learn prompt engineering, and we're thinking through governance models and data analytics, and is our data right? Like, we get those requests all the time at Wonder Services. How do we even manage AI systems moving forward? There's a lot of work and focus, rightly so, going into these areas. But we're focused on the technical skills that we think we need to stay relevant. But what if I were to tell you today that the single most important skill that you can have is not a technical one, it is a soft one, and it will help you with your job security, and it will also be one of those skill sets that will elevate you above the rest. When everything becomes technical, what stands out the most? And what I am going to tell you today, and what if I told you this, is that the most important business skill that you can have these days is love. Now, I'm not talking about the romantic type. In fact, I'm recording this video the day before Valentine's Day, so I know romance is in the air right now, but I am not talking about the romantic type of love. I am talking about the love where you are empathetic, where you share your feedback to elevate someone else, where you know that because you have cared for this individual in such a way that they are going to take flight moving forward and do something successful in their work and beyond. I am talking about listening. I am talking about understanding their true need to be heard. All of these go into being truly a leader who can lead with love. Now, this is something that we don't talk about a lot in organizations. We try to sugarcoat it, call it something else, like being authentic, being vulnerable. Empathy is a big word that is used a lot, but love goes beyond just empathy. But we've been told that empathy is just a quote unquote love is a soft skill. It's nice to have something at the bottom of a job description that doesn't necessarily get you hired. But this is a really dangerous misconception. In fact, the CEO of Microsoft said it best: empathy is not a soft skill. In fact, it is the hardest of hard skills that we can learn. Okay, so why is this so hard? Is because, first of all, I think we just don't talk about it enough. Like, we try to sugarcoat it. We try to not call it what it is, but it is also something that is not easily taught, and it's not something that can be automated in this world. You can't write a script for becoming a leader who can lead with love, but it does require you to be present. It requires you to be vulnerable. It requires you to really genuinely connect with another human being. It requires you to listen, not just to listen to respond, but truly to understand where that other person is coming from, and to really make sure that that other person feels heard. There's not a lot of data analytics that can show you, are you being an empathetic leader? Are you leading with love or not? But this is the number one skill set that is going to be required moving forward as the world around us becomes automated and intelligent, quote unquote, through technology. It is going to be the most beautiful human emotion that we can share with the world if you can learn how to lead with love. So what can we do to lead with love? So this is truly going to be your competitive advantage moving forward. When all of the routine tasks are done, leaders are going to thrive where AI can't touch. And that is a couple of different things that you could be thinking about as you are thinking about how am I going to lead with love. And this can take all kinds of different shapes. I've already given you a couple of different examples, but let's just think about how do we build trust within our teams. So if you just ask that question of yourself, you are going to automatically think of things around leading with love. So for instance, do I build trust through actively making sure that people are heard? Do I build trust by doing what I'm saying I'm going to do? Or do I have the expectation for my team to act a different way and then I don't represent that myself? Do I build trust through being more authentic with my team around what's going to be hard and what's going to be reality and how we're going to work together to get that done? So just asking that question alone can drive you forward in all kinds of different ways to truly lead with love. Another one is, how do I foster safety within my team? When someone comes up with a crazy idea, am I shutting it down? When someone makes a big mistake, do I shout and yell at them instead of leading with a little bit of grace, knowing that maybe you've been in those shoes before? And how would you like a leader to respond to you? How do you make sure that you understand that there's a difference between acceptance and love? We might not accept behaviors of what everyone is doing, but that doesn't mean you love them any less. Sometimes, and I saw this quote just recently, and I'm going to paraphrase because I don't remember it word for word, but it was basically around when you have feedback for someone that's uncomfortable to say, if you don't tell them that feedback, you are actually protecting yourself. It's a very selfish thing to do, versus giving someone else that feedback, that perspective could be a gift for them. So that's another way that you can lead with love. But I do want to point out that to me doesn't mean that you have to accept everything. That sometimes a little bit of tough love can go a long way too, as long as you do it in a very respectful and loving way. How are you creating a culture where people feel valued? One of my previous videos that I just did was talking about tiger teams and activating your teams to solve problems instead of being that hero leader. How do you make sure that their thoughts and their beliefs and their energy and their creativity and their innovation all gets tapped into to make their work lives better, and hopefully better for your clients, your stakeholders, your customers, etc. So when you can build that organization that truly has trust, that is safe, that where people feel valued, you are also going to create a organization and be that leader that multiplies the love through your team. And so if you can lead with love, your team will start leading with love. And well, how does that look in an organization? There was some research by Forrester that shows that companies that truly lead with love become customer obsessed, which is empathy at scale. So it's that love at scale. If you can build that culture, now you can turn your attention and that love to your customer, to your stakeholders, to whomever you're working with, to make sure that they also can see that culture shine through. And what is that going to do? It's going to unlock faster results, better working relationships, innovation from those relationships, and revenue and profit. So this is not just a soft skill that you can bring to the table to help your team navigate AI in this new AI era, but it also is going to drive results through revenue and profit. So your value proposition as a leader, yes, learn AI, dive in there, understand the technical aspects of it, but don't forget your moat, which is leading with love. It will be your competitive advantage. And a value proposition of a leader is no longer a task master. The tasks are going to be done by AI, right? So you are going to be most valued as a leader if you can develop your people, lead with this love, and drive that culture that is going to so badly be needed. It is not going to be your job to manage the work, but it's going to be your job to create an environment where people can do their best work. So with that said, I hope this all makes sense, but if I were you, and I'm doing this right now, obviously we're spending a lot of time on this, but if I were you, I would dive into AI, but also ask yourself those very basic questions around how do I build trust, how do I build safety, and how do I increase the value that people are bringing or the value that they're feeling on the team. And if you can answer those questions effectively and implement, then you will be leading with love. If you want to learn a little bit more about leading with love, I have a whole chapter on it in my upcoming book, ALICE, Leading Change in the AI Era. And the L in ALICE is leading with love. So that's why we dive into that particular thing. So you'll learn more about what this looks like, how it makes an impact through the book itself. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this particular video and made you reflect on your leadership. I am Amanda Prochaska. I'm the founder and Chief Wonder Officer of Wonder Services. I love bringing this content to you to not only hopefully help you in your day-to-day, but I have 2 daughters sitting at home, so I hope that through the work that we're doing today, we lay the foundation of what their lives, their corporate, their professional lives are going to look like moving forward. So with that said, hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll bring more content just like this to you here shortly. Have a great day. Cheers.